I need to wake up. I'm still yawning a little bit, but okay. Let's get back into this. What's the trial? February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. The District Court Defense Lobby number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there's still a lot of gray areas. Rather the whole thing's one big gray area. Do not worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis! Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes? A defense attorney should never believe their client. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her. And that is... you're not a defense attorney. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. You tell her, right? First trial without a Faye Holiday. Who's gonna bail me out this time? I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. I don't know if they'll allow you with your bag full of, chemicals and whatnot allowed inside, but okay. 10 a.m. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial. I hope that personal feelings will not be part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Is that right? That didn't sound right to me. Not only this, but she was rushed enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. Wow, it's much more forceful in person. I suddenly feel like confessing to everything. However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The cuff-up queen. Haven't I seen you somewhere? You ordered the caviar lunch, right? Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before. Oh, the judges really won't me down. Ah, and for you, I have a Fiesta Bowl. Thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession? And you, sir? Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? Well, this is why I've been raved about caviar. So tasty it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tilapia. What's pickled tilapia gonna taste like? Name, profession, now! Me? My name is Angel Starr. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchlands these days. Is that what all you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us. The prosecution will wait. I have not finished eating. Hurry it up, man! Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on police to provide a description of the crime. Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional. And what exactly does that mean? Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. What? Miss Star, the detective? Ah! I know who you are. Cough up. Cough up, Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see. Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star. Who is this lady? If I might have the court's attention over here. The parking lot and the prosecution's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecuting office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor space, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of the A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made there on the spot. And who was the valiant witness? Why, it was me, Your Honor. The parking lot was Edwards' car. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime? Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor. It seems rather cut and dry, does it? Well, Mr. Wright, can't agree on principle, Your Honor. I see that some poor loser unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining? If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Star. Wait, what are they talking about me? So, you just happened to be in the A parking lot when this happened. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. Somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver lunchboxes to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finally home detective intuition at work. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor stand next to the garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then, she thrust the pointy tip of her knife into Detective Goodman's chest. I'm gonna call him Gumshoe by accident. Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend, how touching. As you can see, there is no room for doubt. The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. So, how does it feel to be utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's merely a fresh wound, Mr. Wright. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. I always knew a day like this would come. How did you know? I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence of crime. Yet, their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy. Oh, my phone just went off. The lunch lady's uniformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are used to erase inconvenient evidence at their will, killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. Miss Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors? I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator, and if it hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Laid off? So she was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless. Very well, you may continue. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend. This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend, the security guard. That boyfriend? You have several? Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend possession is still open for applicants. I'll stick with the lunches, thanks. Note to self, judge and just think before replying. Her smile is what makes me laugh the most. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It's up the second level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block. So, she was in the B block when she witnessed the crime? That's what I'm saying. How did you guess? When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finally home detective intuition at work. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like it. How would you say? Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds. I have no idea what that means. Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese. A young cheese? A pale cheese. Not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. And must be a hard. I must be a hard-yellowed and as sharp as a tack. Yeah, was the odor of an old cheese to match. I like this goal. In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garage car. By garage car, you mean? Mr. Edwards' car, of course. I just hit my own headphone jack. Oh, yeah. Mr. Edwards'? Incidentally, the knife for which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edwards', wasn't it? Indeed it was. What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, you're sure it was the defendant? I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. She's telling the truth, we're doomed. Let's just do what we can. If we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick. Witness. In your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. You are a biased woman. You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie. Huh? Rookie? Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crisp on the outside, chewy on the inside. That was inspiring. I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism. I may be relaying to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. The photograph? Who took this? The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging around it. Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of the criminal affairs. Well, this is most certainly the defendant. Uh-oh, that's unmistakably Lana Skye. So, what was the defendant doing at the time? The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Tell me more about this knife the suspect was carrying. Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Is that right, Mr. Edwards? It is your knife, after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are, by nature, well-versed in the locations of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg from my egg salad supreme set. You can't testify as to her ability to kill an egg, I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor. So the defendant was holding a knife. What then? Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no? The defense has a point. Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see. It's only a flush with Mr. Wright if we can make it. You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Sounds pretty fatal to me. What do we do? Is it my sister guilty? Let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer. Don't just smile like that! Oh, hold up. I want to check this photo. It has to be that she's in the B lot, and all goes on the A lot. That's my thought process at the moment. Wait, hold on. Okay, I think it's one of these two. I just want to be safe. I don't mean the save scum, but I just want to be safe. Because death was due to a loss of blood. What? Knife wound. Died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Time of death was between 4 and 5:30. Now I'm getting myself confused. One of these last 3. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor stay next to a garish car. Yeah, it's the next moment, Chief Prosecutor back down the motor weapon. Yeah, I'm stumped at the moment again. Okay, maybe I present the knife, considering there's no prints. Nope. Honor, I don't think I follow, because it contradicts, yeah. Really don't know what this one wants. What's the evidence I got? Bada. 'I was wondering if it might have been about the time. Like, would she really then give him a lunch at 5 o'clock in the afternoon? Again, I don't know what this one wants. I pressed everything. Must be the victim's blood, and then Edge was cut himself, peeling an apple. Ba. 1712, day of the crime. Motor took place 3 minutes after Edward spoke his call. If only he was held up with a couple extra red lights. He wouldn't have been caught up in this whole affair, perhaps. Just goes to show, you never know what'll happen.